I'm Bob Schildmeyer, and this is my truck. It's a 2013 Chevy Silverado. And before we go any further, I'm just making this testimonial on my own. We have received no compensation. We didn't get the CNG price reduced, nothing like that. Anyway, we got this vehicle at Larry H. Miller Truck and Imports in Sandy, and they made us a sweet deal. So we found CNG Complete in Springville that Kelly runs. He did a fantastic job. I'm somewhat of a mechanic, so as you'll see when we open the hood here, this is a very clean installation he's put on. And the vehicle runs as good, if not better, on the natural gas than it does on gas. Okay, what you're looking at now is the interior. This is what converts the pressure. You're putting out 3,600 pounds per square inch out of your tank. Well, that would blow up the injection system. So that pressure comes in here, it's reduced to a pressure that the system can use. And you can't even see the injectors for CNG until you pop that up. There they are, and they're hooked right underneath there. Those little blue things, and they go right into the engine. And over here on this side then, you have a computer that controls the natural gas portion of it. It takes its cues off the original equipment computer and makes translations to make the natural gas run correctly. So when this is properly tuned, it runs just like like gasoline. So as you can see, this is a good clean installation. If you didn't know it had CNG on it, just looking at it, you would never know, because it's all clean wires, it's not kludged up, and so it's a good clean installation. What this is up here is the natural gas line coming from the tank, and which you'll see in a second in the back of the vehicle. It goes through a filter that takes out any oil that might be in the natural gas so that it does not damage your injectors. So as I said, this has a filter here that takes out any oil that's in the natural gas, because you don't want oil getting into, and sometimes there's a little bit of oil in the tanks and all that they do with the natural gas. It's a contaminant. Also takes out any particulates that might be in there. Over there is a second filter. That doesn't deal with the oil. It'll only suck out any particulates this one missed, so that you don't have grit getting in. Now we're showing you the engine compartment again, this time with the vehicle running. Before we just showed you what everything was, and for safety reasons and all, we kept it off. Now it's on, so you can see how smoothly it runs and quietly, and there are no check engine lights that come on with this installation. If you get check engine lights with your CNG, something's not tuned right. No, inside the vehicle, and the only way you'd know this was natural gas powered is by this button that you see here. That button controls whether you're bi-fuel, gasoline and natural gas, that automatically switches between the two, or whether you can make it gasoline only, which you just punch the button and all the lights go out, and then you know it's gasoline only. That little button there, when you first turn the vehicle on, it'll be flashing on and off, and that's because you're still on gasoline. As soon as it switches over to natural gas, it glows solid, and then the other lights show you the level of the natural gas in your tank. Final part of the installation, actually it's the first thing they usually put on, is your storage tank. Now you can't see the tank clearly. We'll shoot down in this little hole here in a second where you can see part of the tank, but it's got a nice cover on it that protects it so it doesn't get banged and damaged. To fill it, you just take that off, and then you put your receptacle from your CNG pump that they have at fueling stations in there, turn it on, let it go, it'll automatically shut itself off. It's really easy. And that's all there is to it. Then when the installation is complete, they affix that sign to it to let people know it's a compressed natural gas vehicle. One thing that will do for you is you can get a sticker from DNV that you put in your window to drive with only one person in the vehicle in the express lane. But I've had a highway patrol lieutenant tell me that most of the officers, if they see the CNG on the vehicle from the rear, that's it. You're in the express lane and they're not going to pull you over. So that's an added benefit.